Welcome to This is Football. Bienvenidos a This is Football. Socio Nico. We're back
What
on
up? What up?
Tuesdays,
What up? What
boys.
up?
It's Tuesday and we're back.
What's up, bro?
We're back, baby.
How's
We
it,
are finally back.
how was your guys' weekend, man? Let's start off with that. How was your Saturday? How was your we know how Sunday was. We can get into that, but how was your Saturday? It was good.
Good,
Inter
good.
Miami didn't lose, right?
Good. Hey, that's a W in my weekend book.
Yeah, bro. And Nico had a beautiful Sunday because LAFC beat LA Galaxy
won
and
the
El
Tráfico.
tráfico.
We won
El
el
tráfico.
and we
Won
know
el
he's the
Tráfico.
West Coast guy, so he was
Tráfico, representing.
There you go. I'm sure Eric
Hey.
is out there watching, and he's happy that you're representing for the black and gold there.
Definitely.
Eh, for us, we had a tough Sunday as we we said goodbye to one of our good friends, and we know he's up there watching us. So, like we said last week, we dedicated last week's episode. Once again, we're going to dedicate this week's episode to him. And something exciting to look forward to. This weekend we will be playing a dedication game in his honor at KSP. So,
KSP.
the boys will all be back together again. It's been a minute since that's happened, so we'll be out there
We might have footage for y'all next week.
knocking the pitch around. So we'll definitely have some. The TIFF production team will be out there getting footage of probably me falling down, Socio running
Me
for 2
throwing
seconds.
megs.
Yeah, and Megs, bro, you're gonna
I'm
run
all
for 2
about
seconds and
gaños.
ciao, no?
I'm all about
yeah.
gaños.
Yeah, we'll see, bro.
Watch out for the vids next week, people. Watch.
Socio was always the type of player that would celebrate a caño over a goal. So imagine that.
I'm all about the
hold on.
beautiful game. I'm all about the beautiful game.
Me tiras un caño y te la dejo y te la voy a partir, vos. Te la dejo ahí en la rodilla. Yeah.
Nah,
do that
you won't
to me,
catch
bro.
up, bro. You won't catch up.
Don't do that to me. So,
You won't
but
catch up.
all right, boys. So we have
Oh, Stevie, that's a good idea. That's a
By the
good
way,
idea.
by the way, yeah. Player of the match will take one of these.
That's right.
Saturday. Player of the match will take one of these. So be ready. All right.
I need it in an L, please.
In every match because there will be multiple matches, right?
Player of the games.
Yeah. Of the
MVP of the day. MVP of the day. Got it. MVP of the day will receive a TIFF
more
shirt.
incentive for me. Close your legs.
Yeah, I can't close your leg.
¿Qué?
That's what she said, socio. Anyways,
Ah,
we got a lot to get into today. We have UEFA Champions League. You can see the title of the show. Has this been the most boring UEFA Champions League? Nico's been saying it for 3 weeks now. Socio disagrees. I'm going to be the mediator. They're going to go at it in about, 2 or 3 minutes after I get through the topics of the day. I got my own comments on that. So we're going to get into Champions League. We'll definitely get into MLS Matchday 8 review. There was a lot of games this weekend. Like I said, there was El Tráfico. We had another matchup, a big Clásico on Saturday, possibly one of the biggest Clásicos other than El Tráfico, that Portland versus
a lot of people don't take credit about that game,
That's
That
right,
game
that's
was really,
right.
really good.
That's right. And we
Heat
actually,
up 1-0. Heat up 1-0. Shout out to the Heat.
this is a soccer show, bro. You're on the wrong
Hey,
show.
That's fine. The Heat. Shout out to the Heat, baby.
Our boys,
And
the batter heroes are going to invite him to do.
El otro amargado over here.
That's right, man.
Don't get on the
I'll
Heat
take it, bro.
now, Nico.
No problem, bro. The batter Herons want me to come do a batter heat podcast
Shout out to the batter.
or a batter
Oh, you
nets
should,
or
you
whatever they
should.
want to do. I'm all in, bro.
Batter Knicks.
No
No,
problem,
they're batter Knicks.
No,
They
nets,
have
nets. They're
They're
nets.
Nets
bro.
fans. Oh,
They're
Yeah,
gonna come out with a badminton podcast soon.
Well, they did get battered
They're
yesterday.
everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Shout out to the batter Herons. Love you guys.
So we'll review match day 8. We're gonna get into a little, one-on-one with our counterpart over in Houston, Bruno. We'll bring him on in about 15 or 20 minutes to talk some Inter Miami, Houston Dynamo. We get to see Hector Herrera this weekend. We'll see what happens, and we'll get to see some new players debuting hopefully for Inter Miami. Hopefully, we'll get to see some Dixon Arroyo minutes, and hopefully, we'll get to see some Miller minutes. After the trade, Bryce Duke played this weekend in Montreal, and
They should definitely be ready. They should definitely be ready. I know we're gonna get on to talk about that, but
absolutely,
having a week to prepare should be good to go.
Absolutely. That's what I think. So those are the topics for today. If we can get into it, we have a little bit of knowledge that we want to drop, a little bit of inside knowledge on the U.S. versus Mexico game tomorrow. We have a possible possible lineup that could be, that we might leak on the show a little bit later. So definitely stay tuned to that. Let's get into it, boys. Let's get into that Champions League talk.
Today.
Yeah,
Champions League, bro. Let's do it.
I mentioned the guest, and Socio's not paying attention to the show. Empezamos bien. Vamos.
I didn't even hear it, though.
That's what viste. Empezamos bien. Vamos arriba.
Champions!
Let's get into it, boys. So Nico's been saying for 3 weeks now, this has been the most boring Champions League ever.
No.
No. No, don't come.
boring Champions League.
No.
Don't come and change now. We were arguing this
That's what
before
you've
the
been
show
saying,
started.
That's
Keep going, Danny. Good job. Keep going, Danny. Keep going.
Let me rephrase. Let me explain myself.
I'll let you rephrase. Go for it.
I did not say that it's the most. I did not say that it's the most boring Champions League ever. I said that compared to previous seasons, such as
It's the most boring Champions League ever.
The year before, this Champions League hasn't been up to level. That's it. That's all I've said. Could it factor in the fact that teams are pretty much winning the draws on the first leg? Could be. Because Real Madrid won their draw on the first leg.
Could be.
Man City won their draw on the first leg. And also Inter won their draw on the first leg. So there's a lot of factors to take in.
Look, I think what you're trying to say, Nico.
Nico no le gusta el fútbol.
No. Is that there hasn't been those exciting second legs where you had a comeback or where there was a team down 2 goals in the first leg and they come back and they blow the other team out and go on. Or there wasn't anything like that. Basically what ended up happening in the first leg, the second leg just kind of played out and it was what it was. That's basically what he's saying. Understandable. But I think Socio has a good argument too, because we were talking about it before we went on the air. So, Socio, the floor is yours, bro.
All right. I'll start off with, we won't even speak about the almighty white team. We'll get to them now. City Bayern. Everybody and their mother was talking about that game. How beautiful it was. How great it was to see. Pero, buddy over here,
yeah. And then it ended up 3-0.
Yeah, see el fútbol, papá. That's what soccer's all about.
One team played.
You go 3-0.
Yeah, but one team played.
Nico,
okay, but one team played.
Nico,
it wasn't a game. It wasn't a back-and-forth game.
I will put up the text messages right now. You were gawking about that game too.
Yeah, it was an absolutely great game. Because both teams are great. Both teams are great performances.
I'll let you talk. Sit down. So, we move on. Real Madrid. Real Madrid showing the Real Madrid. You guys were expecting Chelsea to put up a fight? No. And I expect it from you. You watch the Prem just as much as I do. Chelsea was not going to do anything. So it was good to know, to see what Chelsea, que iba a plantear Madrid and look forward to the next series. Aren't we all looking forward? Aren't you looking forward to the next series?
We'll see.
That Madrid City? We'll see. You've been begging for it the whole time. Muerto, te comiste 5, and now the Champions League is boring.
Then there you go. There you go. Go
it's
back
boring
to the
because
series.
you got spanked 5-1. That's why it's boring.
All right, hold on. We talked about
and Napoli Milan has been fire.
Hold on, and that's what I want to get into. We talked about one leg. We talked about the Real Madrid Chelsea. How we all kind of knew Chelsea's been struggling in the Premier League this year. And with the change of the coach, firing Potter and now bringing Lampard back in. Like, what the hell is that? Like seriously,
has not won a game.
That's what I'm saying. Bro. But exactly, el muerto. So, anyways, you bring that guy back.
Trash.
Whatever. All right, so that one's trash. But that other leg, look, Milan. I mean, what are you saying, Nico? It was just a boring game just because it was Italian soccer.
Boring draw.
You were updating us minute to minute.
Yeah,
gawking in the WhatsApp chat. So una mentira, Nicolás.
What does that have to do with?
Oh my God, Bayless, you're horrible,
what does that have to
bro.
do with the game?
You're horrible, bro. You're horrible.
It has nothing to do with that.
You were saying how exciting it was, and saying,
"Oh man." And I saw there was 2 key moments in the game where both teams missed a penalty.
Mind you, there's now more people in this same viewing are now in the chat that can back me up. Pa que vean, bro. You love to switch up. I don't know why, bro. Just pick a side and stick with it. All these people here viewing us are in the chat, and they saw you giving us updates and saying, "Oh shit, look, Giroud. Oh shit, Maradona. Oh shit." Nah, but the Champions League is boring. It's boring, guys. It's been one of the most boring ones.
It has been boring.
I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. Socio, it has been one of the more predictable Champions League. I will tell you that.
Yeah,
maybe not
Don
boring.
Cafecito.
Maybe
Yeah,
not
Serie
I'm
A
not
has
sure.
been mad
I'm not
underrated.
sure. I'm not
But
sure. I'm not sure.
Serie
it's
A,
been-
Serie A is back. Serie A is back.
Of course, he's
Serie
gonna
A is
be.
back.
Of course,
Of
he's
course,
gonna have.
Serie A is back. They have a bunch of new
I give it to Don
Asian
Cafecito,
investors.
bro.
They have a bunch of new Asian investors that are putting money
There
into
we
their
go.
teams. So of course, the Serie A is back.
I'll tell
But
you.
where
I'll tell you this right now. Serie A has no chance. And both of the teams that are going to make to the semifinals have no chance if they make the
Two
finals
missed PKs in that Italy game.
against Real Madrid or Man City. It's
I
going to
know,
be
but
one
the
of the
next one's
most
gonna be fire.
one-sided finals.
Oh yeah, for
ever
sure.
watched.
But
I'll tell you one
that's
thing.
how the draws are sometimes.
I'm gonna be watching both of those games, and I'm gonna be drinking pints during both of those games. So it doesn't matter to me who wins or who scores. I just want to see some good football, but and I just hope it's not boring, like Nico says.
Well,
Yeah,
but
hold up,
that's-
because
What's up?
the semifinals are already set. Do we know that it's City,
Yeah,
Madrid,
Real
or
Madrid,
Yeah,
City.
yeah.
Yes.
they need to spice it up more and do another draw para las semifinals, bro?
It would be
Yes.
nice because basically, you're
You're
gonna get
securing,
you're gonna get
A winner of the
Inter
City Madrid
possibly-
game, yeah.
You're,
You're gonna
you're
get the derby de la Madonina.
on
Yeah.
one side, which is fire. Let's not.
Yeah,
let's
it
not.
is fire. It is
I
fire.
mean,
it is
come
fire.
on, bro.
You're
You
right,
get
you're
two
right,
legs.
You're right. You're right.
It's fire because of the
I
history that
take
both
it back.
teams
I take
have.
it back. I take it
Yeah,
back.
but
But
hold
it
on.
is. It feels like a real Champions League, like
It
the
feels
old
like you're
school
back in the
Champions League.
90s. It feels like
Except
you're back in the
City,
90s
except
because of-
City que está de metido ahí. City,
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
they've made 3 semifinals in a row, so
yeah. You got
Yeah,
that
but they-
A-Rap money.
They still can't
You
win,
got
man.
that
That
A-Rap
A-Rap
money.
money.
They can't.
Así
Hey,
cualquiera.
let's see what happens with Haaland. Let's see if he can,
They're gonna
make
break
some
it
more of
this
those
year.
tap-ins.
Yeah,
You
they're
think he'll
gonna
make?
break
nah.
it this year.
You think he'll make like
I'm
3
done,
tap-ins
I'm
in the
done.
final?
I'm done.
It don't
I'm
matter,
done doing
man.
it against
Don't
that
matter.
kid,
That guy
man.
could touch.
Every
that guy
time
could
I
touch
say that
5 balls
kid's
a
not gonna
game.
do it, yeah.
Dude,
yeah,
that guy es el fantasma más grande del fútbol.
Who?
El fantasma más grande del fútbol.
Who?
Haaland.
Whoa.
Haaland.
Whoa.
Fantasma más grande del
I'll
fútbol.
tell you this right now.
This is why you're the
Haaland-
mediator. This is why you're the mediator.
I'll tell you this right now, Danny. Haaland, in 3 years, not so long, in 3 years from now, he's gonna have more goals than Luis Suarez has ever had.
That's fine. I
3
don't
years.
care. I don't care. I don't care. Have you seen his goals? Look
It
at his
doesn't
goals.
matter. They're
It
going
doesn't matter.
in.
Not his goals.
You
Luis
don't get
Suarez's
more
goals are
points for a
nasty.
chilena or a goal from a tapping inside the 6. They all
Dude,
count 1
hey,
point.
Hey, Luis Suárez tiene más
Ay,
huevos
dale,
en el dedo gordo que Haaland tiene en toda su familia.
I'm
Así
not
que
sure about
Yes,
anda.
and Haaland
sure about
in
that.
3 years is halfway through the goals that Suarez has scored. So yeah, keep your huevos, papi. You get
Wonderful.
goals
wonderful,
and points for making it, not for having
Won-
big balls.
Wonderful.
Haaland
bro.
Going
He's-
to Cafecito, Don Cafecito. Yeah, hey, a
Wonderful.
San
How many
Siro
trophies does he
semifinal
have?
before they destroy that shit. Woo! That's gonna be fire.
Talking about
Fire.
talking about San Siro semifinal 18
they
years
might-
ago.
They might
18
burn
years
it down,
ago.
bro. They might burn it down.
18 years ago,
Eso.
they played a semifinal against each
Final
other,
Semifinal
and-
ahí.
and the second leg got
Picture
canceled
of
because
Yeah, that picture's
Inter
fire.
Milan fans were throwing fireworks inside the stadium.
would have been sick to post a picture up right now. Dang, we forgot about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was a sick ass.
The producer failed.
The
Sí,
production
sí,
failed,
y
bro.
bueno.
Production team slacking, man.
Sí, sí, sí.
Yeah, bro.
Estamos buscando.
No, but to going back to Danny's case, because I think that Danny's absurd. He's pretty crazy when he comes to say that Haaland is
I get it. Shock
fantasma.
value. I get it. Click
I
into
understand.
click.
I understand because Haaland is only 2 goals away from surpassing Luis Suarez
Hijo de-
in the all-time UCL scoring list, only at the age of 22. So I understand his passion. For
Already
his-
scored more league
Uruguayo.
goals than him.
I
He's
really
already
don't.
surpassed everything.
Pero
I re-
Suárez tiene big huevos.
Yeah.
Sí, los tiene,
But
los
That's-
tiene
no,
grandes.
but,
Y bueno.
yeah, he does. Yeah, you know.
Y también tiene una Copa América, también tiene una Champions, también tiene
For
no sé
sure,
cuántas
for
ligas. For sure.
Noriega next year is gonna compete in Copa America, so they're gonna be close to getting one.
I mean,
Alright,
they are
perfect.
small. They are a small country too. So let's
See,
see.
no,
Nice,
yeah,
bro.
they're participating in Copa America next year, Norway.
Oh, yeah?
Gold
Nice.
Coast.
No.
Gold
Nice,
Coast.
nice. Yeah. I mean,
Move on, man. Move on.
Move on. You want to move on from this?
Haaland's
From
trash.
Champions League?
Por Dios.
No,
Por Dios.
no,
You got me
what
pissed,
else
bro.
gonna-
We went from talking about Champions League to you saying that Haaland is a ghost. Come
See,
on.
that's just trash.
Come
bro.
on,
that
dude.
was a trash take.
Oh,
a
no, that
terrible
was a
take.
great
That
take,
was a
bro. That was
terrible
a
take.
great take. And I'm going to put it on Twitter, too.
Yeah,
Put it on
crazy.
Twitter.
What if Bayern flips it tomorrow?
Oof. You think
No
so?
chance. If Bayern flips it tomorrow, I'll buy every single person in this chat, everyone that's on the show today and on the chat. I'll buy them an Inter Miami jersey.
Hey, no la de, espera, no la del chino,
Mañana, hey, but tomorrow by
I'll go
halftime,
to
that's just
the I'll go to
3-0.
the store.
And you
I'll
say
go
that
to
it's
the
one of
store.
the
I'll
most
go to the
boring
Inter Miami
Champions Leagues
store.
ever. All right, dale. So Don
Wow.
Cafecito, John, Stevie. Let me write these
You heard
names
it here.
down.
You heard it here.
I'm gonna write
Everyone
them
that's
names
in the
down,
chat.
guys. Hey, everybody, throw up a 1 right quick so I can write your name down. Oh yeah, we're gonna hold this guy to this. All right. So we got John.
Whoever's here today, if
No, don't
We
worry.
got
Bayern
Millon.
Munich flips this, I'll buy every single person a jersey.
We got
Here you
Millon.
go, bro.
We
Don't
got
worry, bro.
Kevin.
It's right there.
Yeah. Hey, throw your size. Throw your size in the chat so I can write it down.
Yeah, we'll get all the
Kevin.
sizes in there. There it is, bro.
Kevin,
There's absolutely zero chance Bayern flips
double
this.
XL.
Oh, this is
Don
getting nice, bro.
Cafecito.
Hey, so far Nico has been like 0 for 6 on TIFF bets, bro. He started with Joseph Martinez, and he started with
Don
something else.
Cafecito's
I gotta
here.
redeem
I
myself.
don't know, bro.
Don
Yeah,
Cafecito,
bro.
throw your size. Throw the size on the chat.
I gotta redeem myself.
Stevie
Yeah,
was
you
here.
definitely do, bro. So, all right, let's move on. You know, we
I'm
wanna
only
talk
6
quickly
inches.
about-
That's huge.
we wanna go into MLS because we're gonna welcome our guest on any second now, Bruno,
Hey.
from our counterparts over in Houston. So we want to talk a little bit about IMCF and the trades and new
And the
players.
disaster,
We got Miller. We got who's the Ecuadorian guy that came in? I can't even remember, bro. I'm going crazy right now.
Dixon Arroyo.
Still talking about Haaland, bro. Es un fantasma, bro. Anyways.
Fantasma es ecuatoriano.
Bueno, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. So,
Shout out to you, Dixon. Come on the show, dog. Defend yourself.
All right, so Dixon is gonna come into the lineup hopefully this week. We got a Campana who's got 2 more weeks under his belt to get fit. You got hopefully Joseph Martinez who hasn't been eating any pink arepas lately, and he's getting more fit.
He needs to go to the round, fuck some of them holes, dog. Get his confidence back. Porque está horrible, bro. Go over there, little Venezuela, comete una, 2, 3 arepitas, and bro, come back.
Hey,
Bro,
let him know, bro. Let him know. Shout him out on Twitter, bro. Shout him out on Twitter.
I'm gonna tell him, dog.
Oh, John, I'm still drinking. It's in the fridge. It's in the fridge, baby. I make it every week. Still drinking, and I won't stop all season. This is
And
positive
mustard
Solana.
on everything.
This is
And mustard
positive
on
Solana.
everything.
Mustard on everything. This is positive Solana. And
Pants and a tie and no more we.
No
That's
more.
Solana. That's the new Solana. I like
That's the
it.
new Solana.
Shout out to you, Ian.
I'm trying to be nice, bro. So we want to bring on Bruno here. He's our counterpart over for the Houston Dynamo. I'm gonna let him plug all his stuff in now. Welcome, Bruno. Welcome to This Is Football. How are you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing, man? I see that
Pretty
you
good,
guys,
Bruno.
you're drinking a little bit. You guys are having fun. And by the way, I don't
You already know.
have an Inter Miami ad, but if I was to have, so imagine this is an Inter Miami ad. Forget the orange, forget the logo. Okay, this is what I think you guys are doing right now. You guys are under construction. You know?
We're on year 3 of construction, my brother.
Hey, it's one of those slow builds, you know.
I'm not sure if you've been to Miami, but we have the Palmetto that's always been in construction. That's how we
Bro,
feel
it's
that
been
Inter
under
Miami is
construction
right
since
now.
I was a child.
Yeah. So thank you, Bruno, for coming on. He's one of the hosts or the host of the Dynamic Dynamo podcast, which basically covers all of the Houston Dynamo for you. We wanted to bring you on, kind of banter, kind of understand a little bit, what we can expect from Houston this weekend. We haven't seen them in over a year. We know they have a couple new signings. They have Hector Herrera and a couple new exciting young guys. So why don't you give us a breakdown of what Inter Miami fans can expect this weekend when we face off against Houston?
Houston has been a tale of two teams. Away they suck. There's no energy. I mean, it's I'll tell you, if the game was in Miami, I think you guys would have a good chance to break their losing streak easily, because this team got no. I mean, look, bro, just look at the last game from Houston, and I mean that was horrible. It was a 1-1 tie. But if you just pull up the 45 minutes, and it was just they couldn't get past the midfield. They couldn't even pass. They couldn't even really connect 3 passes pass through the midfield. on the
I
offensive.
read-
You scored. We can't even score.
Yeah, but
You
I
can
read.
keep the ball, but can't score.
So I read actually that
Neither to defend.
I read a good stat. I read a good stat, and this is a stat from one of my MLS nerdy guys. So this stat that Houston had 16 clearances from inside their box in the game. 16 clearances just from inside their box last game against NYCFC. So hey guys, we might have a chance, man. Campana might have a chance to score a goal. Maybe Joseph Martinez finds one of those Houston girls. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I have zero confidence.
I don't know. Bruno said that if it was in Miami, we would have a chance. So
yeah, but it's not in Miami.
I know, but I'm giving ourselves maybe a chance over there. I don't know.
If my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike. We're playing in Houston, bro. We're not gonna win.
So
I have zero confidence.
It's funny that you say the clearance because I used their graphic yesterday night to post it, and inside within outside the box, if you think about 20 yards outside the box all the way to the box, there was a total sum of 36 clearances. 36 clearances. If you really want to think about how dominated they were. And I mean, honestly, it was up till the 68th minute because all of a sudden we scored a goal out of nowhere. We didn't deserve it. We deserved to be free down easily. And then the game changed. And then people are claiming that, well, we should have won the game. No, we should not have won the game. We suffered the tie in the 89th minute. But you want me to break down how we use the tactics and stuff like that? You want me to really be like specific, like a coach specific, or you want me to?
No, man. I want you to be you, man. I don't want you to be a coach. I want you to tell me
I am a coach.
Your opinion. Exactly. That's how we are on this show, man. If you want to say we fucking suck, you got to say we fucking suck. If you want to say we're going to beat your ass, you tell us we're going to beat your ass. And then I'm going to tell you, no, we're going to beat your ass. So that's how it's going to be.
This season I've been shying away from making predictions because this team is very inconsistent. Okay. I don't really know what to expect from this team. At home, they do bring energy, but they suck, and then all of a sudden there's something that happens in the game that changes completely. For example, against LA Galaxy, we were being dominated. 48 minute comes in. There's a PK being called for the Galaxy. Then the player for the Galaxy has the ball already. Everybody is ready for the PK. Everybody is already on the line, outside the line. Everybody's ready. And then all of a sudden, the VAR gets called and calls the referee, and he has to double check the play. And then, after all, it wasn't a penalty. That was a complete shift on the momentum of the game. Yeah. And there's been something major that has been happening against the flow of the game that has been changing the flow and allowing the Dynamo to score. I mean, to the point where we haven't suffered a goal at home yet. To really put you guys into perspective,
we're in trouble.
We're fucked.
We're in trouble.
I told you. Like how he reeled us in. If we were
Bruno, why couldn't you
nobody
start
could
with
score
that
the house
first?
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to give you guys some hope, man, but it's unbelievable. I can't even believe it that we haven't suffered a goal at home, but we haven't, and we won every single one of them. But it hasn't been like a true dominance. It's like we wait. All we do is we are very defensive. Okay, so for example, there's a big talk why Sebas, our best striker, is on the bench. The reason why he's on the bench is because he doesn't apply pressure. He's not a defender. He's not going to apply pressure. With Ben Olsen, all he wants to do is he will give up some goals and have a striker that applies pressure rather than have a striker that is out there lazy, but when he has the ball, there's going to be a goal down there. That's why I like watching Dynamo games. If you want to get into soccer, unless you're really drunk that you don't remember what you did the previous day, don't watch a Dynamo game. It's not really fun to watch.
Hey, I'll give you a stat that you're going to like, Bruno. I'll give you a stat that you're going to like. Inter Miami haven't scored an away goal this season. And Houston hasn't given up a home goal this season. So it's looking really good for you, man.
It's either going to be total dominance and a whoop ass against Inter Miami or a boring ass 0-0.
Yeah, one of those two. So, all right, there's something that I did want to ask you that's a little bit away from the team this year. We have a former friend of ours who used to play there, Fafa Picoult, who's now playing in Nashville. And we want to ask you a little bit about him. Was he a fan favorite? Was he someone who was loved by the fans, or were you guys happy to see him leave?
I won't call him happy based on what you're seeing this year. Definitely not happy. But I think people thought last year they took him for granted and they thought they could get better. They could get something better. A lot of people complained that he had like basically no shooting ability outside the box or anything like that. That was like the main thing that people were complaining about. But if I'm honest with you, nobody even shoots this season for the Dynamo. I mean, we shoot like 3-4 times a game. It's horrendous. We don't even try it. So I mean, I'd rather have someone. And then people complain why former Dynamo players are great when they leave, but awful when they are here.
Oh, that happens here too.
Hey,
man.
we know something about that.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm not sure if I'm understanding this, but it seems to me that the Houston Dynamo is the Inter Miami of the West Coast.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why don't you put the hat back on? It seems like you guys are under construction too.
Welcome.
It's been rough out here. It's been rough. It's been rough since about 2017 when we made it to the conference finals. Ever since then, we failed the playoffs. We haven't been in the playoffs. We have been the butt of the joke with San Jose as well. It's been traditionally bad up here. But I mean, I said it. I predicted this year we're going to slide into the playoffs. It's going to happen, but it's not going to be pretty. And the style of game is not going to be pretty. Right. You guys are way too predictable.
We're predictably last place almost.
And you guys lost to Gregor.
Hold on. We didn't even play. I don't know if you noticed, but we didn't even play this weekend, and we moved down in the standings. That's rough, man.
You guys, I think in many ways you guys try to build it from the back, and it becomes so slow off a game all the way from the back. And then then defensively, what happens is that whatever the ball is, especially on one edge of the field, everybody shifts to their side, and there's no gaps behind. There's too many gaps behind on the second post, and then everyone just tries to do crosses, which is something that the Dynamo tends to be kind of their strength. Is just to try to use a lot of crosses, especially with Herrera and corners and things of that nature. So that's something that you guys should look not forward to, but that's something that Herrera is going to really exploit against Yao, because every single game I've seen from Yao, there's whatever the ball is on the opposite side of it, there's so many gaps, and that's what everybody's doing against Yao, killing Yao.
You nailed it on the head, and that's been a question that our coach Phil Neville's been asked in the last 3 press conferences. And the first one I remember, he was like, he responded, bullshit. No way that they planned for that. That was against, if I remember, Chicago. And then, I mean, I think the next game after that, they did the same exact thing. And the coach literally said, yeah, we planned against doing the crosses to the back post because we noticed that when they attack, they leave their opposite defender way high. And so we purposely attack, that back post. Hopefully we learned our lesson. I don't know.
That could be a reason why we really we'll go for Cam Miller and brought in an extra defender to play 3 in the back.
Correct. So now it's possibly going to be a 5 in the back. What we're going to see, it's going to turn into a 5 in the back when we're defensive, maybe like a 5-3-2 or a 5-2-1-2, something like that. So that's what you guys can probably look forward to from us. I can tell you and your followers, Bruno, it's going to be tough to score against us. We have the best keeper in the league. I truly believe that. We
have one of the worst defenses. What do you mean?
We have the best goalie in the league.
The goalie makes up for it, Papa.
Yeah, bro. That's why he was called up to the national team.
1-0.
And that's why he was called up to the national team. So for the Houston Dynamo, I can tell you it's gonna be tough to score against us. But it's gonna be interesting because we're probably gonna try a new lineup this weekend. So look, man, like Nico said, it could be a 0-0 boring draw, or it could be a complete blowout either way.
What do you predict, Bruno? I know that you don't want to predict this year, but you got to do it.
I think that if we scored a goal, a second one is gonna happen. That's what I've been seeing, especially if it's around the beginning of the second half. That's also what I noticed with the Dynamo. That tends to bring energy out of the locker rooms. I want to say ideally a 2-0 for the Dynamo. I think that's and I look at the strategy and things like that, and you guys got switched the formation to a 3-4-1-2. That's what I did realize that you guys did. You guys were doing a mix of both, but recently that's what you guys did. Try to bulk up that midline, especially on defense, because there was too many gaps between those 2 back lines. Correct. And people were just taking advantage of it. Yes, that is why you guys signed a new player out there. I think that Herrera is back. That's why we struggled too on the road this past week. He had a red card the previous game against the Galaxy in the last minute, so he wasn't able to play. So I think he's coming fresh. I actually saw him. He was out there fishing, somewhere. It looked like it was in Mexico. I wasn't sure, but anyways, and it's refreshed and I mean, look, keep an eye for this guy called Artur, man. This guy is really showing off, man. He's the first guy that gets the ball from the defense, position number 5, and he combines a lot with the Herrera. And I think
is he Portuguese or Brazilian?
Brazilian.
Yeah,
and he's really good, man. He's really solid, and he combines very well with Herrera, and that's how they started there, especially on counterattacks. If you guys, I'll tell you, you guys would have won the game if you guys pressured constantly. We are struggling against teams that are pressuring. If you pressure from the goal, you suffocate us, then we're gonna.
If our 2 forwards pressure you, they won't last more than 25 minutes. So you can count that. That's not happening. So.
Joseph Martinez will go. Nah.
It's gonna be a sleepy game. Both teams are gonna try to build from the back very slowly, and then try to use the spaces. So it's gonna be
sleepy, as in we can take a nap during the game.
At some point, you might, like you said, you said it right. You know, it might be one of those that is just looks awful,
back and forth,
but it might be one of those that it's 2 teams that is just say screw it, you know, and it might be really a showdown, you know. But
you guys for sure will create chances, because again, that our 2 outbacks are. Oh my God.
Oh look, I'm super curious to see if Apple makes this one one of the free games, because Inter Miami has usually been one of the free games. So I'm really curious to see, because
I'm curious to see if they make all games for free.
Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out soon, because the numbers have to come up sooner or later. We'll see. But all right, Bruno. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna let you go ahead and plug yourself
Everything.
in. Let all of your followers, all of our followers, know where they can follow you. Go for it, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you really like the Bible, that one resource stop, that Buc-ee's. Well, I don't know if Buc-ee's is famous out there, but
but it's fire. But it's fire. Buc-ee's is the shit.
Yeah,
so they have everything.
So that's like what my website is too, man. So. But anyways, but I'm not gonna throw social media or anything, because everything is on my website, from the podcast, from the social media to weekly video interviews. I like to call them conversations, but whatever. So if you go to HoustonDynamicDynamo.GoDaddySites.com, and I do feel weird all the time saying GoDaddy, but it is what it is.
We don't judge here, Bruno. You do you. All right.
I'm single, but not that desperate. But thank you though.
All right, well, we'll make sure you scream "Go Houston" and not "Go Daddy" this weekend. All right.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for having me, man. You guys
appreciate you, Bruno.
Really fun, man.
All right, Bruno.
Thank you, brother. We'll see you soon.
All right, guys. What a fun guest. And hey, Socio, bro. Every time, and this happens in the chat every week, bro. I'm like, all right, Socio's like, what are we talking about this week? And I'm like, all right, so we got a guest. We got a guest, whatever. And he's like, oh my God, bro. We got a guest. Oh my God, another guy that I'm not gonna like, bro. And then Socio ends up loving the guy. So don't hate.
Why you gotta throw it out like that, bro?
Bro, because it's the truth, bro. Because we gotta speak the truth out here, bro.
Those are production thoughts. This is that gotta be.
No guests will never come back.
All that stuff has to stay behind camera, dude.
Dude. El Socio's gonna get me back 275,000 ways.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
I'm not like that. I'm a different man.
Don't get me started
I'm
on
a
people you
different
don't
man.
like. Danny, don't get me started on people you don't like.
Oh no, everybody knows that. It's all over social media. It's all good. So
there you go.
So it's all good. So all right, let's get back into this. I want to get really quickly into a quick topic. CONCACAF Champions League. I know
we're not gonna talk about the rumor player that is gonna come to Inter Miami. You want to talk about that?
Come on,
the Mexican Ronaldinho.
You guys didn't see the reports this week?
You really want to talk about that?
I don't know,
Ronaldinho dos Santos.
All right, I'll let our Fabricio Romalo announce it. Go ahead.
According to reports, and this is not mine, obviously, I'm not going to say this. According to reports from a news outlet, important news outlet actually, Spanish Radio AS, no, not Radio AS, Diario AS. and not ass, but AS. Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
yes,
You
yes.
you can't say ass though. It's all good.
So according to Diario AS, Inter Miami is closing on a deal with a Mexican player who plays in America, Jonathan Dos Santos.
No me digas eso.
Yo,
No,
if that
no,
was
no.
true, would that be a DP spot? Nah,
No,
that
sir. No,
Fantasma
sir.
can't be a DP, right?
I
Nah.
remember when he played on the Galaxy. Era muerto. No, I don't want
I
that
remember
guy,
when
bro.
he used to do his hair like Ronaldinho.
Bro, they're still not connecting with the fan
Muerto.
base, bro. They're not connecting with the fan base, bro. They don't understand what we want.
Hey, you
Bro,
want
I want another
a
Dixon
brown
Arroyo.
So wait. So they connected with Dixon Arroyo with the fan base.
Oh yeah,
How many
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
How many Ecuadorians are in Miami? Dude?
Did you go? Hold on. I will tell you. I
He
will
has
tell
to
you.
say that.
Did
One.
you go? No. Did you go to the Inter Miami FC game last
Come
year?
on, man.
I will say 60% of the fan base at the Inter Miami FC game last year was wearing an Ecuador jersey, a Barcelona Sporting Club
Yeah,
jersey with
I
a
did- I did
campana,
see
or
that.
had
I
an
did see
Ecuador
that.
Ecuador
Yeah,
flag.
I did,
So
I
there
did.
are a lot of Ecuadorians that do follow Inter Miami, and I guarantee you the Dixon Arroyo signing is a very, 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 very big signing for the Ecuadorian community in Miami. And I guarantee you it'll bring more people out there.
If that was the case, would you want James Rodriguez here? He's free.
Nah, hell no. Nah, hell no.
No,
hell
no,
That guy's
no.
toxic.
Absolutely not.
Alvaro, we gotta stack our team on Saturday. Nah, but nah,
Absolutely not.
I don't want James. I don't want James. Nah.
No. I don't want
It's too
James
much,
either,
bro.
bro.
You guys say that we need a
Too much.
playmaker.
Yeah, but not
Sí,
him,
pero
bro. He's not a
no, not him,
playmaker.
not
He
him,
does
not
play.
him,
He
not
playmaking.
Whoa.
Look,
His
I'll take
playmaking is done
Isco.
somewhere else.
I'll take
His-
Isco over
All
James,
day,
and I
all day.
hate Isco, and I
All day.
hate Isco.
Okay.
All day.
He's the fat ass Sterling, but the Spanish version.
Yeah, all day. 100%.
Corre así con el culo afuera, culiao.
It's fine, bro. Que corra como corra, pero.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
I'll take Isco over James. Yeah,
te da
bring me
más juego
Isco.
que James. Te da más
Sí,
juego.
bring me Isco. Aunque
The only-
the
Isco
only
tampoco
game-
marca
hold
un cuaderno. He's not gonna pressure.
Okay, hold on.
That's fine, bro.
So
That's
going
fine.
back to that rumor,
Igual
I
no
understand
marcaba
that
nada,
it's not
Jonathan Dos Santos.
It's not a sexy name or anything.
I don't watch
You guys are
Mexican
not-
league, so you gotta fill me in. Is he playing over there? Has he been balling? What is he?
He hasn't
What's
been
his
playing.
role over there in
He
El
hasn't been
America?
playing in America. He hasn't been playing in
Okay,
America.
then.
He's
Yeah,
not a
no,
regular.
otro
He's not a
fantasma.
regular
No,
starter.
otro
He's not a
fantasma.
regular
Otro
starter.
Why do you think
fantasma.
he wants to come back, bro? Because he's not playing over there. He wants to come back here because he's not playing.
He
over
wants to
there.
get minutes. He wants to get minutes, and I think quality-wise, he does have.
And that's what
quality.
Inter
He's
Miami
not a
is.
player-
And that's what
He's
Inter
not a player that
Miami is.
doesn't have quality because if not,
We're
he
a
wouldn't have
minutes
played in
club.
Barcelona. He would not have played in
That
Barcelona.
was 10
Nico,
years ago. That was 10 years ago.
Nico, hold on. Is
That
he
was 10
gonna
years
help?
ago.
Is he gonna
I was
help
a
the
beast
team?
10 years ago too.
Hold on, Socio. Is he gonna help? 100% is he gonna help? Because look at the quality that
don't
we
think
have
so.
now in the middle, in the position that he would fill.
Absolutely.
He is 100% gonna help.
We've said that with Joseph
But-
Martinez. We've said that with Campana.
No. We
Ya vamos
nothing.
6 puntos. 6
We
puntos.
nothing.
6
And
points
I'm
in 8
gonna go
games.
back. I'm gonna go back
6
and
points in 8
find the
games.
video where I said that the Joseph Martinez signing was not a good signing for.
Oh no,
for
yeah. I'm obviously not talking to you.
So look, I think if we sign him, I think he's gonna help us. We need somebody in the middle, not just Dixon Arroyo. Because then, who do you have? Mota? Mota's not
We
gonna
have
play in the
absolutely
double five.
no one.
That's what I'm saying. What, you're gonna play the double five with
that's
Ulloa?
why, so that's
what
why
I'm
I
saying.
think. So that's why I think Jonathan Dos Santos might be a good choice to bring in.
Look,
you know, especially
okay.
if he doesn't take a DP spot.
Yeah. Again, I'm not against it. I just don't want him on the team. Like, I would prefer anybody else.
Well,
But-
what if there is nobody else? Would you
But-
stay with what we got, or would you add him into the mix?
No.
Look,
I
it-
say
it-
tank the
it-
season and never out.
Well, well, look, and it depends on what Henderson and team want to do. Do you believe in this team or do you not? If you believe in this team, then you go all in. You bring a Jonathan Dos Santos and you try, to get something going.
So,
If
but-
you
but
don't,
that's
you
what
do
I
what.
think-
If
but
you
that's what I
don't, you
think
do what
they-
Socio does. Or what Socio said. You just
But
take
that's
and
what I
play the
think-
young guys. Go.
That's what I think the team is doing. That's what I think they're doing. They're gonna ride with what they got. Maybe add one more guy, like we said, maybe Jonathan Dos Santos. Who knows? Again, this is rumors, and these are not our rumors. We don't get any information. We're not getting any information. This just came out on Diario AS. So by adding this guy, maybe they're just going with what they got, finish the season, see if they can possibly make a run, make a push to the playoffs, and see what happens. And then afterwards, next season, you start loading up for what you want to do in the future.
I mean, I'm with you. Again, like I said, in my opinion, if we sign him, I think he will help the team. Do I want him? No. but he will help the team, and I think it would be a good signing. It would be a good signing.
Absolutely, he will help the team.
That's my opinion.
He knows the league. He's accustomed to it. So I think it will be an okay signing. I'll say maybe like a 6.5.
I saw Socio was getting a text there. Was that anything important that you needed to add?
No, that was the bill came through. The light bill came through.
The internet bill. Dale, vamos arriba.
What? You guys talking to me?
Yeah, bro.
No, I'm talking to my assistant. I'm trying to get something ready for the show right quick.
Oh, see, that's what I was asking you. I thought it was really important. I thought it was your agent or one of your guys. Okay, understood. All right, so I want to quickly transition, and for those of you that are listening
I'm
to
still
us,
gonna be lit.
You know how many fans we're gonna have in the stadium?
Wait. Snoop, Boca lost?
Pizarro and
Boca lost? Hold on, let me send out a text right quick.
Whoa!
Wait, but confirm it to me. Boca lost before I send this text?
That's messed up.
oh,
yeah. He's a fan of my team now, but I still gotta mess with him.
So
Boca lost for real though. Someone confirm it for me before I send that message.
Somebody will confirm, but I want to transition. And for those of you listening to us on
Boca's
Spotify,
losing right now against Deportivo Pereira, 1-0.
Oof, that's rough, bro.
At home.
That's rough, man. Boca's going through a rough time right now. But like I said, I just wanted to a shout out to Joaquin. I just wanted to I know he follows us. I know he's all about tips. So shout out to Joaquin. He's all about it.
That's why we should talk shit.
So anyways, thank you for those of you listening to us on Spotify. Don't forget to like and subscribe on Spotify, like and subscribe on YouTube. Like Nico said, once we get to 250 subscribers, he showed the jersey a little bit earlier. It's right there. We will have it signed by the player of your choosing. And we will give it away, have it signed by the player of your choosing, and we will give it to you at a future Inter Miami game. So go ahead
Real jersey.
Yep, there it is. Like Nico said.
MLS
So I want to go ahead. I want to take this time. I want to transition into something that could be important to some of us, maybe not all of us, but there is a big game tomorrow to some of us. USA is playing Mexico. And they didn't call all of the international players, but there are some of the international players coming. Serginho Destis is here.
Inter Miami has 2 players going.
Inter Miami has 2 players going. Correct. You have our goalkeeper Drake Callender, our right defender, and our captain DeAndre Yedlin is going there. So they have a pretty decent squad. What I wanted to ask you guys, and I want to go first to you, Socio, because I know you're not going to have much an opinion. I saw you yawning there. You're not really interested in the U.S. men's national team. So I'm going to go to you first. But out of this roster here, do you see anybody who can maybe, make some sort of highlight or make some sort of impression enough to get on that Gold Cup roster for this summer?
No, but Jesus Ferreira is un muerto, bro. I don't know why he's being called up, bro. This guy
muerto that he scored against Inter Miami.
Yeah, we saw we were right there.
Bro, that's how trash we are. We get scored on by anybody. Another thing that surprised me, Yedlin is our most capped player with the most experience.
Yeah, but remember, this is a very local team. So
I know,
both
77 caps is a lot of caps.
Yeah,
that's a lot of caps.
Both teams. Yeah, but both teams are bringing local.
But that Aiden Morris kid, I'm a little excited to see him. Looks interesting.
I'm happy about Jordan, man. I'm happy about Jordan because he had.
And since we don't lie on here, I just like his name. I really have no idea who that kid is.
Who?
I'm not
gonna lie.
About
Aiden Morris. Aiden Morris.
The name is just fire.
And I think you, Nico, are talking about Jordan Morris.
I'm happy to see Jordan Morris back in the team.
Same. I like.
He had a few injuries that were really, really bad. He had a big spell off the field. So I want to see what's up with him.
But every time he's been on the field, he's shown that he's got the goods, bro.
Definitely. Yeah. I also want to see Brandon. I want to see Brandon Vasquez. He finally committed to the US. So that was a big.
That's him. Yeah. I saw that.
The choo-choo train is coming, baby.
The choo-choo train. The choo-choo train. So he finally committed to the US. He had a dual nationality. He could have chosen Mexico, but he chose the US. So I want to see what he's made of, Hopefully he starts banging in a few goals, and it wouldn't be a bad thing for him to score against Mexico in this game.
Absolutely not.
Would be fire and celebrate.
Another player that I'm really, really excited. Another player that I'm really, really excited to see, and hopefully he gets some playing time, is Caleb Wiley, the midfielder out of Atlanta. Just about 6 months ago, he was playing in the UPSL. So he got signed by Atlanta recently,
Nice.
and he's breaking out. He's one of the best players in the roster. So I want to see what he's made of for this type of games. It's a different thing to play, in the MLS and then go and transitioning into a US national team game. It could take a big hit for players.
Well, the both of you played in UPSL, so you can be the judges of talent or of anything here. I mean, you can tell that the folks the level of talent that you see in the UPSL. Both of you played and you saw that. So to have a player come out of the UPSL and now be called up, well, whatever. But you guys played UPSL. So to have a player come out of the UPSL and up, through the ranks to the MLS and be called up to the national team, I think that's actually very big for U.S. soccer. I think that's fantastic, and that's kind of what we want to see coming from U.S. soccer. I can tell you, me personally, I'm super excited. I don't think he's gonna get playing time, but I would be super excited to see Drake in there.
I was gonna say.
Personally, as just because we follow Inter Miami and he's a local guy, I would love to see him in there.
He might start. He might start. If you see the goalies that they have there, maybe Sean Johnson is the go-to guy because he has caps.
Correct.
But Drake has been playing really, really well.
Correct.
So depending on how this little camp goes, I feel like he might have at least a half game.
Absolutely. The other two guys.
Who's the coach? Will Ferrell?
No, bro.
Who we taking?
No, bro, it's the same guy, Anthony Hudson, bro. Anthony Hudson.
So Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney.
Look, the other two guys who I'm really excited about, Nico, and I know this is boring, you so you can put yourself on mute, you can go to sleep, you can turn around and go give your Saka jersey a kiss, whatever you want to do, bro. It's all good.
We're good.
But the two guys who I'm really excited about, James Sands. I really, really, really like James Sands. I liked him, back before he went, over to Europe, and then now he came back. But James Sands is somebody who I looked at when he was younger, and I thought he was going to be very, very good. So I'm really excited to see him. And the other guy is Cade Cowell. He's playing for our guy Lucci over in San Jose Earthquakes, and he's la está rompiendo, like we say it in Spanish. He was breaking it last year. La está rompiendo. And he's a really, really good young talent that I can't wait to see. So I hope he gets some minutes. Those are the three guys that I had on my radar. But like you said, it's a big I guess it's a big game for the local guys. Could it be another 2-0? We'll see.
It will be if the US beats Mexico, it will be the first. I'm pretty sure it might be the first time ever that USA wins 4 games in a row against Mexico.
Wow. So that's a good stat. I don't know if you're lying with that because you're known to make up stats on the show but
they beat them in the qualifiers, they beat them in the Nations League final, and they beat them in the Gold Cup final.
There you go. We got you.
Putos!
The fact checker.
Careful, we're gonna get banned just like their families.
Bro. Watch out, bro. We're gonna get 2 games, bro. We're gonna get 2 days off of YouTube if you keep saying that, bro. Relax. All right. So one of our viewers are asking here, talking about Sub-20 World Cups that's starting next week. We will talk about that.
Starting next week?
I don't think it starts next week. No, it starts in May. Starts in May.
Yep. We already know where it's going to be played.
We already know. Yeah, of course. It's all fixed.
They bought another trophy.
Exactly. So we will be talking about that when it is going on because hey, but there's a lot of interest. Mute
him.
There's a lot of interest. So we will be talking about that. So, all right, let's get into a little bit of CONCACAF Champions League before we wrap up the show.
No chat GPT?
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Hey, forget CONCACAF Champions League. Throw that chat GPT up.
Actually,
throw that chat GPT
you're right.
This is rowdy.
Let's throw that up. Producer, throw that up.
What's up, Socio? You're getting messages from
I don't know, bro.
Harvey Neville's texting me right now.
Harvey Neville?
Me and Harvey Neville.
All right, let me throw it up. All right, so I want to put up, and for those of you on listening to us on Spotify, I'm just gonna put it all out there for you.
Yeah, say the lineup for them.
So Nico went out and apparently he got this lineup for us that was chosen by Chat GPT, and this is the best 11 of all time. So in the goalkeeper is Yashin. Around the back forward, Roberto Carlos is your left back. Paolo Maldini, Beckenbauer, Cafu is your right back. Then in the middle, you have Johan Cruyff, Zinedine Zidane, and Diego Armando Maradona. And your top three forwards are Cristiano Ronaldo, Pelé, and Lionel Messi. What are your guys' thoughts? And I want to ask our fans here or our followers, or whatever you want to call ourselves, our Tiffies, whatever you want to call ourselves in the chat. I want your opinions. I have my opinions. I have strong opinions. I'm going to let you guys go first. What do you think, Nico?
Right off the bat, I think that it's a good lineup. I just don't see Maradona playing midfield, first of all. Maradona was a forward. I think they got it wrong there. Socio is probably going to complain about Johan Cruyff, but I think Johan Cruyff deserves to be there. He was one of the best players in the 1970s.
I saw that Cruyff turn.
There's a reason.
Whack.
There's a reason why players look up to certain historic names, and he's one of them. The one that I'm a little about is Cafu. I think that Dani Alves should have been there. Dani Alves' career was.
Cafu walks, so Dani Alves could run. Next, that's fine.
Cafu what?
Cafu walks, so Dani Alves could run. That's fine.
I mean,
I think those are the two best positions right there: Roberto Carlos and Cafu. Everything else is debatable.
Everything else is debatable except those two. Sí. So Dani Alves and his.
No, mentira. Y el Diego. Everybody else can be replaced.
And Pelé too.
Sí, el negro también. Because who was it that brought up a good point, bro? R9, the real R9, bro. That's hard. Look, my only other one.
There you go.
Yo quitaría a Ronaldo y pongo a Titi.
My boy Juan's with me. Dani Alves with the most titles of all time.
He's a Farsa fan, bro. That's why, of course.
There you go.
But Ronaldo, and I'd put Thierry Henry on that side, bro. I'd put Titi out there.
Thierry Henry over who?
And Ronaldo. And I would take Cruyff.
That statement is as bad. That statement
we need some magic, and I would put Ronaldinho.
Is as bad as Danny's statement talking about Haaland.
Nah, bro.
It's worse.
Thierry Henry was
it's worse. 100%.
It's worse,
Thierry Henry was different. Gravy,
bro,
World Cup winner.
Hey, don't get a hard on because he sent you. Don't get a hard on because he sent you a video, bro.
Just because same argument the same argument that Juan has. All the trophies, Dani Alves. Thierry Henry won every single trophy.
Look, my argument.
Trophy.
Not over Cristiano Ronaldo, dude.
And the World Cup.
Yeah, because Cristiano Ronaldo's the World Cup of Portugal.
I would take Cristiano out, and I would put the real Ronaldo in. That would be my change up there.
But he could have, but they let Bruno Fernandes play too many minutes. But look, seriously, I'll take out Cruyff. We need some magic on this team, and I put Dino on there. We need some magic, bro. We need some magic.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think
exactly. So. You see, you feel me? We don't have a clip of Cruyff doing the Cruyff turn?
Maybe.
Parece Nico bailando. That Cruyff turn? Come on, bro. That Cruyff turn?
You didn't see the guy. You didn't see the guy.
I do that shit drunk.
You only base yourself on absolutely just one move. You don't base your opinion. You don't base your opinion on talking about the guy in 1974, 1978 World Cups. He won a Euro Cup. He won three. He won three.
Choked and lost.
Not everyone wins, Socio, but not everyone wins a World Cup.
Hey, if you're gonna be a great one, you gotta win it.
Lev Yashin didn't win a World Cup.
Hey, well,
Yashin is probably
during World War I and World War II when there was like 5 countries because we were bombing the shit out of everyone. Relax, bro. Get out of here, Yashin. Fuck out of here, bro.
Yashin doesn't.
Maldini and Beckenbauer. I get it. So I'm not gonna argue that.
It's debatable though. Maldini could be debatable. I mean, there could be a better.
Okay, I'll put it this way. Once he retires, I'll put Luka Modric over Cruyff.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'll take it. I won't argue that one with you.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'll take any of the 3 up front.
I like them. They're deadly.
Pelé definitely.
No, pero como te digo, R9 is a hard one to leave out of there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Fabiano
O'Neal's not on there.
Fabiano O'Neal. Tienes razón, Álvaro. Tienes razón, boludo.
Snoop, you're right, bro. You're right.
Honestly though,
The
read
10
the
from
book,
Saudi
bro.
Arabia deserves to be here. You're right. I missed him. I forgot about my boy.
Damn, man. All right, so
Making it rap money.
let's do a little 2 minutes on CCO because this is an important topic, and I promised my buddy Nick that I would get into it, and I know he's
CCL.
listening, and that's fine, bro. Voices of Black and Gold. I know he's listening. Let's get into some CCO. Oh
week,
wow,
next
bro!
week.
Look at this guy, really, bro. Look at this guy. He went off, bro. When he said CCL, he went off. Se fue. No, he came back. Okay.
My bad,
Alright,
my
so-
bad. The internet.
So Nico,
Hey,
Nico,
Yeah,
because
hey.
I know Socio only watches CCO when it's live and we're on the show. That's the only
I'm
time he watches
excited. I'm excited.
They eliminated my Team Violet.
No, but
They eliminated my Team
They
Violet.
got destroyed.
Yeah, but hold
my
on,
team's us. I stopped
But do
watching.
you think that our title, LAFC Tigres, is that the Champions League, CONCACAF Champions League
I
final?
wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. I
Hope so.
wouldn't be.
It'd
so
be a
sure
good one.
about
It'd
that.
be a good
I wouldn't be
final.
so
It'd be
sure
a good
about that.
final.
Tigres is not playing well in the league. They have a
Yeah,
hard
but
game against Leon. Leon is not
They
an
got
easy
Gignac,
rival.
though. Gignac's nasty.
He's like 50 years old now, dude.
He's nasty, though. That's how shit the Mexican league is.
But he's 50 years old.
And that's how shit the Mexican league is.
Hey, are you
Zlatan
willing
was
to admit
49 and he tore it up here.
Are you willing to admit the MLS is surpassed Liga MX?
Nah, never.
Oh
No,
damn.
never.
I thought we had you.
I'm willing to say that. I'm willing to say that. After what I saw last year and what I'm seeing this year from the MLS in the CONCACAF Nations League.
Look, Nico.
The only thing
said
is
it.
that Mexico, along with the MLS, has some stupid rules about like relegation, and it's the dumbest shit ever, too.
Well, there's
bro.
no teams. There's no teams. in
Right.
Mexico.
There's
They only
no
have like 18
rules.
teams, you know?
Right.
See, but isn't it like by, I don't know, la clausura,
Look.
pero that's just stupid, though.
It's
Hey,
just to make it exciting. It's just to make it more exciting.
It
Right.
is,
Hey, I
turn
admitted
off.
it. I admitted it on Twitter. I said that the Uruguayan league was better than the MLS. Look, I've been watching at both. I'm not gonna lie,
Uruguayan
bro. I think the
Uruguayan
Uruguayan
league.
league is top heavy. Maybe one or two teams could match up, but that's about it, bro.
Uruguayan
MLS
League
is
is
getting
not
better,
even
bro.
a top 10 in America, dude.
No, there's only 10 leagues in South America.
No, in the Americas. Uruguayan League is not
Ah.
even top 10 in the Americas, dude.
Well, whatever. I don't
Somebody
care.
you guys
I'm just saying that that the MLS to me has surpassed Liga MX, and I think we're gonna see that. I think we're gonna see LAFC take the whole thing, and I know that's gonna upset some of
hope that's
our
what it is.
Philadelphia, our Philadelphia followers, Dupe City out there. I know that might upset you guys, but I think LAFC is gonna
St.
take
Louis
the CONCACAF Champions League, and I think
Yeah.
They're on a
Eh,
hot streak. They're on a hot streak. You know,
Absolutely.
They're peaking at
They're
the right
representing the
moment.
MLS. We gotta back them. They're representing
Yes.
the MLS.
Absolutely.
We gotta
They're
They're
back them.
representing the MLS the right way.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
Because they're taking this tournament very serious, as every MLS
Exactly.
team should.
Not disrespecting it, not taking
No,
it for
but-
granted.
Hey, but that's what happens. That's what happens when Will
When
Ferrell
you
is
well
your
run.
owner, bro. When Will Ferrell's your owner, bro.
Exactly.
And when your owner
Exactly.
has some soccer experience, bro.
Ooh,
The
that
guy
loca.
acted in kicking and screaming, bro. Come on, bro.
Jackie Moo.
But he was a coach, a soccer coach, bro.
He
El
used
Loco
to be
sabe
a
de
player
fútbol.
GM
Loco sabe
for the
fútbol.
Flint
El Loco-
Tropics.
Maybe
Hey,
maybe
El
we should
Loco
bring him here
ganó.
to Inter Miami.
Well, El
He was
Loco
a-
ganó la liga con su hijo en kicking and screaming. Loco sabe de fútbol. Yo
Yeah,
sé.
he knows.
I've seen that
He was
move
a
a lot of
GM
times,
player
bro.
for the Flint Tropics. He
That's what
did
I'm
it
saying,
right,
bro.
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Good
bro.
at
So-
marketing, good at advertising.
Who would you want if Phil Neville leaves? Will Ferrell or Ted Lasso?
A
Ted
cone.
Lasso, baby. Ted Lasso.
A cone.
Ted Lasso. You know why? Because
Stevie
he believes.
Wonder.
Because he believes, bro.
And
Stevie
Frank.
Wonder. All right, bro.
Socio,
La
what's
está
your
gastando
hashtag?
hoy, eh?
Socio, what's your hashtag? Hashtag.
Hashtag never allow, baby. Hashtag never allow. I
Well, I
lost
gotta-
the paper, guys. That's what I've been trying to text to get it on for you, pero
I got another
hashtag
hashtag.
did not
I-
count.
I do got another hashtag that I want to start using and I want to start posting, and I'll put that across the screen here in a second. And that's gonna be
down, John.
hashtag.
We'll be on Hulu.
Oh, we'll be on everything, bro. It's all good. But this is gonna
Hashtag,
be
Danny's
hashtag is gonna be TIFF Tuesdays because that's the
Hey,
day that
Tuesdays,
that
I
we're
mean,
on.
Tiff
So
Tuesdays.
we're gonna do TIFF Tuesdays, baby. That's the
I
new
like
hashtag
it.
for
Tiff
TIFF.
Tuesdays.
You know, Honestly,
Tuesdays.
to be 100% honest with you, Socio, I was
like
I was in the bathroom and I thought about it in the bathroom and it just sounded good.
Perfect,
So
dog.
Tiff Tuesdays,
like
that's
it,
how it's
Tiff
gonna
Tuesdays.
be. It is what it
Send
is.
us all your videos, any
Exactly,
comments,
bro.
any topics you want. Hashtag
then-
it Tiff Tuesdays. Hey,
Hey, and
man,
and
you guys
just
sometimes have good ideas. I like it. I like
just for those viewers, that are that are just tuning in right now, I want to
Your
remind
Spotify
you,
viewers also,
and also for our Spotify viewers that can't see it across the screen, Nico did promise earlier in the show that he will buy Inter Miami jerseys for all those people who were in the chat if Bayern flips it against City tomorrow. So I just want to let those Spotify folks know,
Here we
let
go.
you YouTuber folks know,
You choose.
next
You
home
choose.
game, next home game.
Either you want the Inter
Flip.
Miami or you want a Bayern Munich in
Flip,
honor
flip.
of Bayern Munich flipping it.
There you go.
If that happens.
Oh, there you go. So Nico said it out there. So it's an Inter Miami or a Bayern Munich jersey on Nico if they flip it tomorrow.
Absolutely no chance.
That's
Next
what he
home
says.
game. Next home game for IMCF.
And next home
2-0
game
with Socio.
is
2-0 City.
so we will we do want to announce a little bit right before I let everybody go here. We want to announce that we will be out there on April 26th for Miami FC versus Inter Miami US Open game. I'll be out there. Socio says he doesn't want to go, but
I'll
I'm
probably
forcing
be out there.
I'm
Hashtag
forcing-
Spliff if you're gonna be there.
I'm forcing him out there. Nico, we'll see if we can get Nico out there. Honestly, I want to get the whole gang out there. We'll see if we can get Ever. We'll see if we can get Renier. And I want to bring Mauro out there one more time. So, no,
Ever
Socio,
will
ya
probably
está
say
en la
yeah,
boca,
he's
Socio.
down, but then cancel an hour before.
Cállate la boca, Socio. Socio celebrated Boca losing and they flipped it, dude.
bro.
Man,
man,
I didn't send
bro.
the good thing I didn't send
Shout
the
out.
text message
Hey.
to Joaquin.
Hey, shout out to Joaquin, who's probably watching us
CPC.
right now, bro.
CPC.
Anyway, so on that, like always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow us at all of our socials at TIF or at TI Football Podcast. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter.
Every social,
That's on basically every social, man.
MySpace,
We're
we
all
got it
over
all.
the place. If you want a T-shirt, reach out to one of us. We have T-shirts. We're selling T-shirts. If you can get us out there.
Hashtag Tiff Spliff, and I got you with a shirt.
Oh, damn, Socio out there. So if you hear that,
Any predictions this weekend?
yeah, I do have a prediction. I want a prediction on Inter Miami. Socio?
2-0, we win.
Ooh, going against Bruno.
Yeah, fuck Bruno.
We don't talk about
We
Bruno.
don't talk about Bruno.
Oh,
Bruno, 2-0,
oh.
dog. I had to fake like I liked you, but we're going to beat that ass. 2-0, baby.
Arnico?
Vamos.
Arnico,
Smoking
what's
on that
yours?
Houston pack.
0-0.
0-0. No quiero ser contra. Me cuesta. But I'm going to go, because of the results, I'm going to go 1-0 Houston, bro. 1-0 Houston. That's what I'm
All
going to
right,
say.
so we got three
These are
different
the results.
results.
So we'll talk about it again on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we'll talk about who got it, and that's gonna be a new thing that I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna get the results and I'm gonna start tallying them, and we'll since it's been only us three on the show on Tuesdays, we'll
Yeah, the
start
other guys
tallying them up
quit. I don't know what's up with
Stevie,
the other
come
guys,
on,
man.
Stevie.
and start showing it up there. The other thing I want to do.
Stevie and
the
Nico
other
go to
thing-
Voodoo Church and are man negative, dog.
Hold on. The other thing I want to do for the folks who do watch the show,
Nah.
for those who do watch the show, please leave it in the comments. I will be looking at it. Socio does put a special jersey or a special something up on his
my
wall
record.
every single So Socio puts a special record. That's right, a special record up on his wall. If you can put that record in the comments there, we'll shoot you out a free shirt at the next Inter Miami game. So put that in the
Dang, I picked
comments.
an easy
First
one
person to
today.
do that.
First what? Let me see.
First person to
Damn, you shouldn't have put me on the large. No, that's too easy.
That's it.
There it is, bro. So first
That was
person to do
easy.
that, and you find us at the Inter Miami game on May 6th, at the U.S. Open game next Wednesday,
April 26th.
April 26th. You get a free or a free TIFF shirt. So we'll see you out there.
WKO representing.
Once again, this one was for you, Chayanne. We love you, brother.
Love you,
Forever and
Papi.
always. We'll see you on Saturday. For
Saturday,
those of you that are watching
9
us, and
a.m.,
we'll see you out there at
KSP.
KSP. Once again, for
All you
for
in this
is
chat.
football.
Se viene un caña. Love you guys.
la cancha con toda la tropa, como 11 sudando la gota, salimos a matar, no queremos derrota, vamos a Ponce sudando la gota, salimos